Hello everyone, Machine Gun Joe here, and Cyberpunk 2077 came out, and all anyone can talk about is how shitty that game is. And I feel bad I don't usually do this, but, sometimes the game is pretty bad. Overall, I do want to say, I like playing the game, but here are just some of the things that I can't stand in the game. One, no lip syncing. Like, look at this guy.
This is your final warning!
This happens all the time in the game. Here we go again.
Move it! Don't just stand there!
All the time that happens. Come on, man. And here's another one. This little delayed reaction happens all the time in the game. You're shooting, having a gunfight, and freeze as stuff continues to go along. It's just like, come on, man. Here's another one. NPCs, the same NPC character walking right next to each other. I understand you have to have duplicates, but this happens all the time, all over the city. NPCs, the same kind, walking right next to each other. And here's another, I don't know if this is a real complaint or not. I mean, a lot of the game is quite dark. And I do like how dark it is. It makes sense. It is a dark and gritty game. It's almost noir, but there are some times in the game where I'm like, I can't see anything. What the hell's going on? And it's really hard to find things sometimes. I mean, here's another thing. The rendering. Look how long it takes to render this character. Oh my god. You'll be running around the city, and that stuff happens all the time. Here's just another aspect of how dark it is in this game. It's just really crazy. But this rendering shit, I mean, look at this. You're just walking along, and it takes forever. Sometimes I get confused, like, oh, is this how they're actually supposed to look like? No, it's just the game. And here's some other stuff, like people just flickering in and out of existence like that. I mean, it's nuts. Like, the game is immersive, but sometimes that takes you out of the game. And then there's this flickery shit that happens all the time when you're playing the game. You're just looking around and there's just flickery shit going on. And it's just, they did such a good job with creating an environment and a world that's immersive, and then it takes you right out of the game with that stuff. And here's another aspect. I don't know if this is part of the game, but these tires on fire. Every single car I've had has its tires are on fire right there. Every single one. And then another aspect is like, I'll just be standing on something and then boom, it just like completely throws me off at a distance pretty violently. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? This is one that I can't get over. You shoot someone and there's a delayed, I killed you. Like that delayed reaction when you're shooting people. And then this one was crazy. I shot this girl and then this fucking happened. I was just like, what the hell is this? I mean, look how crazy that is, and I gotta say, this one really brought me out of the game because I was like, oh, I'm having so much fun finally with this game. And then this happened, and I was just like, oh my god. It's just crazy. I mean, the game is overall fun, but it is so buggy. There are so many things that they need to fix in this game, and then it would be a great game. Maybe a game of the year, but until then, it isn't.